Dear students, in this video, we'll learn some important terms from the chapter Financial Planning. So, as you know that which tax system is practiced in our country for business. So, the tax system which is practiced is GST. GST stands for Goods and Service Taxes. So, full form of GST, Goods and Service Tax. So, GST is effective from 1st July 2017 in our country. Started from 1st of July 2017. Before GST, every state had varieties of taxes levied at different stages of trading. Taxes that existed before GST were VAT, that is value added tax, excess tax duty, CST, central sales tax, custom duty, entertainment tax, luxuries tax, central sales tax, service taxes, and etc. All these taxes are now subsumed under GST, that is goods and service tax. That is why GST is called as one nation, one tax and one market. 1st of July 2017, the tax which were existed in our country were excise duty, service tax, custom duty, central surcharge tax, and chase VAT, value added tax, luxuries tax, entertainment tax, octroi, CST, central sales tax, countervailing duty, CVD, special additional duty, that is SAD. Now all these taxes were charged in different states of our country in different manner. Now all these taxes are subsumed in only one tax, that is goods and service tax, GST. That is why it is said GST is called as one nation, one tax and one market. Now there are mainly two components of GST, that is CGST, Central Goods and Service Tax. It is to be paid to the central government, and SGST, that is States Goods and Service Tax. This SGST is to be paid to the state government. GSTIN. Here GSTIN is GST identification number. So GSTIN dealers identification number. GST identification number is mandatory for the dealers whose annual income or returns in previous financial year exceeds rupees 1 lakh. So those dealers whose annual turn is in previous financial year is more than 20 lakhs, so they get GST identification number. As PAN has 10 alphanumerals, similarly GSTIN identification number has 15 alphanumericals. It includes 10 digits of PAN of a dealer. So here is one example of GSTIN number. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 digits. So it is a GSTIN number where first two digits are for state code. So this 27 is the state code of Maharashtra state. It is the state code of Maharashtra state. Now the next 10 digits are of PAN of that firm. PAN number, that is permanent account number. So it is a PAN number given to that firm. Then this next one, this number 1 digits, it represents one registration, one time registration number. Then Z is default. By default, it is a uniform for each and every dealer. And last digit, that is 6, it is check the sum digits, that is give the validity of GST IN when entered on GST portal. So this is the 15 digits identification, GST identification number. HSN. HSN is harmonized system of nomenclature. All goods are classified by giving numerical codes called HSN code. It is to be quoted in a tax invoice. Taxable value. It is the value of the product on which GST is calculated. Total value or invoice value. It is the value of the product including GST. Then what is SAC? SAC is a service accounting code. Like goods, services are also classified and special code number are given to them called as SAC, that is service accounting code. It is to be quoted in the tax invoice. Note that there is HSN code, that is harmonic system of nomenclature for tax invoice for the goods, and SAC, that is service accounting code, is for service invoice. GST IN, that is 27 ABCDE 1 2 3 4 H1 Z5 is an GST identification number. Then here first two digits indicates that 27, it indicates 27 is the code of Maharashtra. Next 10 digits indicates they are the PAN number of that firm, that is, and next one is the, it represents the registration of that firm. Z is by default, and phi is which gives the validity of GST IN number when entered in GST portal. Now here is a tax invoice where first column is serial numbers, which how many goods are purchased from that shop. Then HSN number, that is harmonized system of nomenclature, which is the code which is given to the particular product in that shop. So coding is given for particular shop in the form of HSN number. Then rate, next column is rate of that product per kg, then or in quantity. Then quantity what is purchased is written in the next column. Taxable amount, so cost of that taxable of that product is in the next column. Next is CGST, rate and tax, SGST, rate and tax, and total, whatever including tax. So here is the tax invoice. You can see that is payday, which is purchase or which is cost rate of payday for per kg is 400. Actually quantity purchase is 500 gram. So 500 means half of 1 kg, half kg, that is costing goes to taxable amount goes to 200. Now on this CGST and SGST, that is total GST is 5%. So here half the amount goes to CGST and half amount goes to SGST. So 2.5% for CGST, which is 5 rupees, and SGST, that is 2.5%, that is also 5 rupees. So total amount paid against payday, that is 210, including GST, is 210. Now chocolates, which are rupees 80 rupees, that is 1 bar of chocolate is 80, so costing is 80, taxable. Now this is somewhat luxurious item, that is 14% tax on chocolate, 14% of this 14% CGST and 14% SGST, so total 28% GST is calculated on the taxable amount. 28%, that is 14% goes to CGST and 14% goes to SGST, that is 11 rupees 20 paise of 80 rupees and 11 rupees 20 paise for SGST. Total GST is 22 rupees 40 paise, that is 80 plus 22.40 is 140. So actual cost of chocolate is 80 rupees, including GST. A customer has to pay 102 rupees 40 paise to the shopkeeper. Next, since the chocolate is luxurious item, so ice cream 2 rupees 200 per pack. One pack is purchased of 500 gram, so 200 rupees. GST is 9 plus 9 18%, that is 9% CGST. SGST 9%, that is 18 plus 18, that is 36 rupees total GST is paid against the ice cream, which is total 236 rupees. So next is bread, that is bread is the essential commodity, so there is no tax per one packet is 35, no 0% tax on bread, so total amount paid is only 35 rupees. Butter 500 gram per kg, that is 250 gram is purchased, which is of 225 gram, 225 rupees, and 6% taxes on this, that is CGST 6 and SGST 6, that is total 12% GST, which is equal to 6% is of 125 7 rupees 50 paise and 6% is 7 rupees 50 paise. So total tax paid is 15 rupees, which is total calculated including tax, that is 140 rupees. So total rupees paid is rupees. So total CGST is paid 41 rupees 70 paise. Next, SGST is also paid 41 rupees 70 paise, and total amount paid to this in tax is 720. The table shows here different types on which GST is taken, rate of GST, and goods and services item on the list on which GST is calculated. Now the first type is zero rated goods and services, that is 0% rate of GST is there on goods such as essential commodities like food grains, fruits, vegetable, milk, salt, earthen pots, etc. and services on which the GST is 0% is charitable trust, activity, transport of water, use of road and bridges, public library, agriculture related service, education and healthcare service. Then second type is low rated. The rate of GST is 5%. So goods and services on which there is 5% GST. This out of 5%, 2.5% of the GST goes to central government, that is CGST, and 2.5%, half of it goes to state government, that is SGST. So services, goods on which there is 5% GSTs are commonly used items like LPG gas, tea, coffee, oil, honey, frozen vegetables, spices, sweets, and the services on which the GST is 5% is railway transport service, bus transport service, taxi service, air transport, economy class, hotel providing food and beverages. Now the third is standards, that is first slab, standard rated, which is 12% GST. Rate of GST is 12%. The goods on which there is 12% GSTs are consumer goods, but like butter, ghee, dry foods, jam, jelly, sauce, pickles, mobile phones, etc. Then services on which there is 12% GSTs are printing job work, guest house, services related to construction and business. Then the next is standards rate slab 2 is 18%. The most of these goods and services are included here in 18%. The goods which are marble, granite, perfume, metal items, computer, printer, monitor, CCTV, and the services on which there is 18% GST are courier service, outdoor catering, circus, drama, cinema, exhibition, currency exchange, broker service in the share trading, etc. Now, the next type is highly rated, that is on luxurious item. The rate of GST is 28%. Out of this 28%, the half the amount percentage goes to state government, and half, that is 14%, goes to state government, and 14% GST goes to central government, that is SGST and CGST. So goods on which there is 28% GST are luxurious items such as motorcycle and spare parts, luxurious car, pan masala, vacuum cleaner, dishwasher, AC, washing machine, fridge, tobacco product, and aerated water. And services on which there is 28% GSTs are 5-star hotel accommodation, amusement parks, water parks, theme parks, casino, race course, IPL games, air transport, business class, etc. So this is table is from the references, the site www.cbec.gov.in, that is Central Board of Excise and Custom. You can get a latest rate of GST on this site. At last, note that the rate and the type of GST are as prescribed by the government at the time of writing this chapter, financial planning. The GST are subject to change. Electricity, petrol, diesel, etc. are not under purview of GST.